mark. On top of the field, it's Nero's Fiddle with the outside Windy Fella. Coming to the outside, Messiah! Down the stretch they come. Messiah on the outside. Between horses, Rapaki Lad, Messiah, Rapaki Lad! Near they are.
Roger Houston from Pennsylvania, who calls the famous Little Brown Jug each year in Delaware, Ohio, in America, called as a special guest last night at Globe Derby Park, the Interdominion night. Adam Hamilton. He would have got excited if he'd called Pride of Petite and House of Vancelot.
He certainly would have. I don't think accuracy is a key factor there, Bruce, with Roger's calling, but boy, he put some excitement into the night, set the scene for what was, I think, a real stellar night for harness racing.
Has there been ever a better one?
Oh, look, not in the time I've followed it. There's certainly been some veterans around that brought up some great nights last night, but for the new brigade of harness fans, and I really think we're going through a boom at the moment, last night was something quite extraordinary. The
Pacers final, the key obviously was the fact that our Sir Vancelot could get to the front and surprise everybody at the start.
It certainly was. Brian Hancock, we know he's a master in these big races, but he kept that hidden secret up his sleeve. We realised that our Sir Vancelot could get out of the gate quickly, but nothing like that. I think a lot of people conceded the race was virtually over when he found the lead, but when you study the sectional times, Bruce, they all had their chances to beat him, and Rainbow Knight almost did.
Yes, I think the second sectional in the last mile was very, very fast, and that's around about where we're going to pick them up, with about a lap to go, with our Sir Vancelot leading the field in the $400,000 final.
First quarter, 30.1. Our Sir Vancelot led by a metre on the outside to bet. He's been without cover throughout. Quantum Lobel, the leader's back. Sovereign Hill in the 1-1. Anvil Star 3 back the inside. Second quarter, 28.8. Out 3 deep, surprise package. Next in the centre was Rainbow Knight. Then late bed the inside. Further back, Desperate Comment. Heracles still second last at the 500. And last of all, JJG. They head to the 400. Our Sir Vancelot led by 2 metres. 2 to bet. No run for Quantum Lobel. Out 3 deep, Sovereign Hill. Hancock goes for home on our Sir Vancelot. It got 5 metres in front of Tibet. Then Quantum Lobel. Late bed sticking to the inside. Heracles not in the race. There is no race. Our Sir Vancelot raced away on the turn. 10 metres in front. Sovereign Hill gets to second. Wide out Heracles late. Our Sir Vancelot well clear. Getting out late, Rainbow Knight. Then Heracles. Our Sir Vancelot walking. Rainbow Knight flying. Oh, our Sir Vancelot held on.
What a great call by Terry McAuliffe. Brian Hancock's known for being arguably the best driver, a patient driver. Do you think he made a mistake in winning last night?
Well, Brian, in his own words, said he said it was a bit of a lairish drive, something you probably expect from the late great Vinnie Knight. He said, "Oh, gee, that last 80 metres felt like I was running in a Melbourne Cup." He said, "Every stride I felt it, and I thought if I get beaten on this one, I'm never going to forget it." But it's the 4th Interdominion winner that Brian's been associated with, the 3rd winner that he's driven, and he truly is the Bart Cummings of harness racing.
And Adam, you did talk to him after the race, and I think it was relief more than being just so excited about winning. I think it would have been the one that got away had he lost. This is what he had to say.
Broke a track record, but I blame myself enough. He got beat tonight. I only had myself to blame. He felt that good turning for home that I said, let's just slide, but he got really tired. He just tried his guts out, you know, and that's why I said early in the week that if I need him, he'd stand up for him, you know, but I think the real horse stood up tonight. He's only led into his race about 3 times, I think, and he just sort of don't relax enough, but, you know, and Tibet's a bugger of a horse. He just gets at you where you shouldn't be, you know, so he's just done a great job tonight.
I think Adam, the perfectionist in Brian, was coming out there. He'll celebrate later on. It was a night of firsts, wasn't it? 3 times for Hancock as a driver.
Yes.
The first time we've ever had a Trotters final on the same night as the pacing final, and Pride of Petite created her own history last night.
Yeah, she certainly did. Just on our Sir Vancelot for a minute, he has been invited across to contest the Breeders' Crown race over in America. That'll be run in August, September. And as a great gesture, the South Australian TAB has offered to sponsor the trip to the tune of about $60,000 if Brian wants to take up that offer. So that'll be an interesting decision for Brian. For mine, he won't go, but it's a little bit sad because he would adapt beautifully to the American style of racing. But on to the Trotters, and well, what can we say? We had a developed print to decide the pacing final. We had the same in the Trotters, and I've got to say the reception for Pride of Petite was probably one of the magic moments while I've been in harness racing.
Well, the last time the Interdominion was in Adelaide, Sir Castleton Scotch Notch was arguably the race of the series. This probably actually upstaged the paces. It was on 40 minutes before, but you'll never get a finish like this. All the major protagonists were there. Hold On My Heart, Night Pistol, and the two back markers, Wagon Apollo and Pride of Petite. And we picked them up with about a half a lap to go. Pride of Petite's last. She can't possibly win.
Pride of Petite not in the race at the 300, and Hold On My Heart led by 3 metres. 2 on the outside into bank. Night Pistol coming back, then Kai Valley Prince, and now Wagon Apollo starting to charge home. Pride of Petite from a mile back. Hold On My Heart the leader, coming at it now. Night Pistol, wider out Wagon Apollo. Here's Pride of Petite, the champion mare. Pride of Petite and Wagon Apollo and Night Pistol. What a finish! Pride of Petite, Wagon Apollo, Night Pistol, the 3 of them, they've hit it locked together.
Unbelievable. When Adam, you spoke with Tony Hurler. He has the magic touch, doesn't he, after the race?
He's a champion, no doubt at all, Tony.
And this is what he had to say. He didn't think he'd got up, actually, and I don't think a lot of people thought she had made it.
Turning for home, I thought we might just be in it because she'd sort of closed on him quite quickly. And halfway down the straight, I thought we might weigh in here, and wasn't until right on the line. Well, actually, I thought Wagon Apollo had actually beaten her on the line. I thought she's gone a terrific race to run second. And then when the call came our way, well, it was phenomenal,
First horse to win the Trotters 2 in a row. So, Adam, great series, fantastic night.
Certainly was. I think last night showed that Trotting, the Square Gate, is going through a boom, and that Pride of Petite has finally now earned the right to be rated alongside Scotch Notch as the greatest trotters we've produced.